What's good, Aries? Listen, we're going to pop right into your reading with a message from the universe. I already pulled a card, okay? Shuffled and pulled a card because I don't want this reading to be too long, okay? I feel like y'all don't like long readings. It's like, I don't know you like that type energy. So, okay, boo, I feel you. We have Aries, okay? This is the card that came out for the Aries collective. Quite ironic. Before I get started, Aries, I do want to let you know we have a lot of astrological aspects for the month of March. Many influences that will heavily affect the Aries collective. I have really done a deep dive into these influences and what you can expect in your last video. I highly recommend that you take a moment, tap into the Aries playlist, okay? Watch the first, I believe it's 10 to 15 minutes simply of astrological events that are unfolding for the month of March. Aries, I'm briefly going to tap or touch those influences in this reading. So for those of you who caught my last reading, you won't be lost because you know exactly what I'm talking about because you tuned in, okay? So with that being said, Aries, we pulled a card from the universe, okay? I pulled a card from the universe and we have Aries. Now, I didn't even read what this card means, but Aries, let's keep it real. You know you're the initiator, right? We know what this eclipse approaching in days. This is all about releasing, reflecting, but most importantly, taking action. So in this reading, this card means, think of this card as a call to action. Aries is handing you a spark, and it is your job to turn it into fire. This process should be exciting and positive, so make sure you don't squander this energy on something you aren't 100% behind. Let me read that again. Make sure you don't squander this energy on something you aren't 100% behind, something you're not truly committed to. If you have been feeling sluggish and uninspired, just know that this is about to change. New opportunities and a burst of energy are heading your way, and they are coming fast. Enjoy these last moments of quiet because life is about to be anything but, okay? Anything but quiet, okay? It's all about action. It's all about putting things into motion, creating that momentum. Aries, it's your time, baby. Take advantage of this eclipse, okay? We have 2 eclipses in the month of March. However, your ruling planet is direct. Mercury is still direct. Please be careful. Please be careful when I believe my ruling planet, Mercury, I'm a Virgo, goes into Aries because, I mean, although it's a positive energy of go mode, getting things done, of taking action, it can also give you that over sense of aggressive, right? That aggressiveness, that sense of urgency. So be careful, okay? All right, let's tap into the tarot. Aries, how y'all doing? How are you? How have you been getting along? Are you ready for the spring season? I am ready for Aries season. Let's initiate these changes. So Aries, today we are doing a special spread, okay? So the first card is going to represent where Aries is being called to step up, where you are being called to initiate changes, redefining who you are. These are things around self-assertion and personal leadership, okay? And again, those energies are going to feel supercharged with Mercury when it goes into Aries. The second card is going to represent old identities that need to be released. What old identity does Aries need to release during this eclipse? The third card is going to represent what's being illuminated in your relationships, okay? Because, you know, Aries, this is a season or a time of learning balance, okay? Me versus we. Balancing those connections. There's an opportunity for healing imbalanced dynamics, asserting healthy boundaries, and or stepping up in leadership or partnership roles, okay? Listen, don't shoot the messenger. I do feel like a lot of things that you do, your come-ups is going to be connected with you working with others, with you compromising, with you being able to work as a team, okay? This is Pisces North Node, all about relationships, connections, and where you stand in those connections. And the fourth card is going to represent the action Aries needs to take that aligns you with your higher self. Okay, so let's tap in. Let's tap in and see what Aries is being called. Where is Aries being called to step up? Queen of Wands. Okay. In the business sector. Taking the initiative. You know, the Queen of Wands, she's very magnetic. She's very sociable, but she has some keen leadership goals, and her driving force is her confidence, okay? So stepping into your confidence, Aries. What old identity needs to be released? Ooh. Five of Swords. This is aggressiveness, okay? Five of Swords is, it's a really aggressive energy. We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about that, Aries, okay? Because we're gonna keep it 100 in this reading so we can get success, right? So we can cultivate the success we want to see in our lives. What is being illuminated in Aries relationships? What is being illuminated? Okay, nothing there. Queen of Cups. Compassion, empathy, support. That's that me energy versus we energy. That's that opportunity, right? That's that opportunity to heal. She has a healing energy about her. Some connections. Ooh, and this is the action that will align Aries with your higher self. Okay, Four of Wands speaks to success. It speaks to celebration, but it also speaks to sowing your roots elsewhere, okay? Sowing your roots elsewhere, stability and manifestation. Let's tap in, Aries. Aren't you excited? I'm excited, actually, because I feel like these are some changes that are well overdue, okay? I feel like these changes are well overdue, and it's really going to be an auspicious outcome as long as you're willing to take action, right? You got to co-create this future, this lifestyle that you desire. Queen of Wands energy. Use your charm, Okay, Aries, you can be charming. Use this Mercury energy to help you express yourself more fluidly, okay? Because this Five of Swords energy is very conflicting, very combative, okay? Big ups to my returning viewers and subscribers, okay? I love you. I really appreciate your support, your views, your loyalty. It definitely does not go unnoticed to this Virgo. And shout out to my newbies too. My name is Paris. I'm the Mystic Card Reader, here to help you navigate life through tarot. As a reminder, Aries, I want you all to know we live a different life experience. These cards will represent themselves differently in each of our lives. Keep in mind, if it doesn't apply, let it fly. Leave it for another Aries. But also check your birth chart for your moon, rising, and Venus signs. Cross watchers, be careful, okay? Don't come in here beefing with my Aries. Listen, the energy that they have flowing through them right now is like, it's supercharged. Be careful, okay? No, but seriously, I like to keep it light. I like to keep it respectful. I hope that you are able to follow suit. But Aries, flip the roles where you need to, okay? I don't know your story. Flip and switch the roles when and wherever you need to love. And last but not least, Aries, please do me a big one. Let's smash that like button, illuminate that subscription button, interact with me. I'm pouring a lot of energy into your reading. I love to be here, but in order for me to continue to do your readings, I need feedback, okay? Leave me a comment, subscribe if you feel the need to, hit that like button if I'm resonating, okay? Okay. Let's tap back into your reading. Why is the Queen of Wands here? Cards trying to come out. The Fool. Taking risk, okay? Here we are. You know, the Fool is Uranus energy, higher thinking. And we have the Queen of Wands, who's very magnetic, who's, you know, she has this self-made energy about her, very entrepreneur-like. I said entrepreneur-like. But, you know, with this Fool here, there's a risk, there's a chance you need to take on yourself, Aries, okay? You're worth it. But tell me more about this Five of Swords here. Okay. Remember I said what old identity needs to be released, right? So maybe for some of you, you communicate sharply when things aren't going your way. This reading, you're going to have to be accountable. We all have our flaws. We all have things that we can expand on, that we can grow through. This is a highlight that you can grow through, that you can get better with, Aries, okay? Watch your mouth. Watch your tone. Have a moment. Go into solitude, you know, if you're feeling misunderstood or if you don't understand, okay? Because that's the only way you can open up energies for new opportunities and offers that are waiting for you. Page of Pentacles. For others of you, this can be an energy of you feeling very defeated in life, right? And this is you releasing that victim mentality in order to create the opportunities that you want to see, in order for you to open new doors. Okay, Aries, there's a change that has to come about. Queen Queen of Cups. Why is the Queen of Cups here? And what is being illuminated in Aries relationship? Again, love, compassion, empathy, support. But we have Nine of Swords coming out, which lets us know you're having sleepless nights, or you have had sleepless nights, okay? And there's an energy of worry, energy of not trusting, stress. This is stress. This is stress. And I'll be honest, a lot of people in high stress situations, you can't think clearly. That's number one, okay? You're not thinking logically, clearly. And this also lets me know that possibly if you're stressed out, if you're having sleepless nights, if you have high anxiety, well, how are you communicating? How are you coming across to other people? How are you making others feel? There is a need to show up more empathetic. And that's not just for the month of March. This is for, moving forward, going forward. Why is the Four of Wands here? I hope this is making sense to you. Tower moment. Okay? Remember, this is the action that aligns with Aries' highest self, okay? This is the action that you're going to need to take to align with your higher self. Remember, I said four is sowing your roots elsewhere, okay? We have a tower moment here, which lets me know you're going to have a tower moment. There's going to be an abrupt change that's either going to cause a self-awakening, okay? An enlightenment in an area that's going to create some momentum for you, okay? It's going to create some change. Aries. I honestly feel like this isn't too bad. You know what I mean? This isn't really bad. There is some action clearly that has to be taken. And as long as you're up for a change, because, change is here, and you're cultivating, you're co-creating with spirit, with the universe, the end game is celebration. The end game is accomplishing what you set out to do. Anything else with the Nine of Swords, with the Queen of Cups? What is being illuminated? Balance. Okay? Balance. This was really drawing me in, and I needed to get more clarification. Things coming into balance. I spoke on you balancing the me versus we energy. Okay? Not throwing pity parties and becoming a victim. Okay? You're victorious. It's time to be a victor. Okay? It's time to be a victor. We're going to get some angel numbers for you, and that's it. And that's it. I told you I was not going to make this reading long, Aries. I hope it made sense. Listen, I personally like to go a little deeper in the insights, but you guys haven't been, you know what I mean? I got to do what the audience likes. So let's get some angel messages for Aries. Ooh, Aries. We have 0707. Added together is 14. 1 and 4 is 5 changes, right? Because there are old identities we are shedding. There are old identities we are shedding. And for those of you who had this persona, this mindset of it's my way or the highway, Spirit is asking you, your angels are asking you to compromise. This deals with self-awareness, forgiveness, professionalism, empathy, tenacity, and freedom. Let go of what no longer serves you. Stop holding grudges. Express your emotions and aim towards a compromise. Queen of Cups energy. Maybe compromising stresses you out. Okay? Maybe compromising stresses you out. Let me know in the comments, Aries. Like, you got to be honest with yourself. In order to get freedom in this situation, whatever it is, you got to be honest with yourself. That starts with accountability. Where there's a lack of understanding, it's best to move on. The truth will set you free. Where there's a lack of understanding, you don't got to curse them out. You don't even have to come down, okay? Because that's what happens when somebody's putting out a negative energy. They're in a low frequency. You don't have to come down to match them at their energy. You do have the power of choice. You can move on. 4444. Blessing in disguise. This speaks to obstacles, hardships, strength, building character, experience. This entire spread is about Aries building character, right? Releasing what no longer aligns with your identity and stepping into what does align with your identity, with your true higher self. There might be some difficulties ahead, but you will push through. You got this. If you have been struggling or feeling lost, the winds of change will blow in your favor. If you've been suffering or feeling lost, some things may fall apart, but you're building the framework for something much better. You're building the framework for something much better, okay? You already have a foundation, but you're building the framework for something much better so that you can celebrate, right? The Tower is all about renovation, making the necessary changes for your castle to run smoothly. Aries, I hope this message, this reading resonated with you in some type of fashion or form. I feel like those of you who have come across this reading today, you could either be transitioning through this now. Many of you, this energy is approaching you. This is foresights on how to navigate the month of March moving forward, okay? Wishing you much love, light, and positive energy.